Hello, YouTube. It seems to be working.
Yes.
Very nice. Inden der kommer sygt mange mennesker, så skal jeg lige ud og tisse. Så kan du lige være spændende imens.
Hello, everybody. I will let you decide which snacks we're gonna eat. We have sour cream and onion chips. Ben is very much looking forward to having these, so those are decided by him. We have 4 types of Rittersport, which is a kind of chocolate. We have coconut. We have Alpenmilch, which is milk chocolate, I think. Then we have already started to eat this peppermint one. And also this yogurt one. Then we have some hard candy, which people outside of Scandinavia probably wouldn't like. It's very hot licorice. And then we have some juice. So if you have any opinion on what snack we're gonna eat, please let us know in the comments. No one has an opinion yet, so maybe it's because we don't have a lot of viewers. I don't know. The reason why I'm sitting here and Ben is not is because Ben is in the bathroom. He looked at me before when I headed out to get some snacks and asked me if I could pee for him. I said to him, Ben, I would do everything for you, but that request I simply cannot fulfill. I can't pee for you. So he's out peeing. While we are waiting for him, I actually think he's coming now. I think I can hear some commotion. I think he's gonna go for the chips. I just talked with our viewers about which snacks to start eating, and I presented them all the options.
Just the one with the most calories.
Yes.
Your boyfriend is the best.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I think so too, personally.
Skrr. Gang. Boop. Very nice comment.
Camera froze.
Oh man. Hello. Hello, YouTube. How are you all? Bonjour.
Vingegaard, yes. A Dane just won Tour de France, so everybody in Denmark is like stoked.
Yes, very stoked.
Do you like Bugenhagen?
Yes, very much.
Yes. Liking Bugenhagen is a mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dungeon Gym.
Imagine the noise complaints from the neighbors, though. Hey, Jive Cat!
Hey, what's up?
How's our favorite pig Huxley doing?
Yes.
Hog.
How big are your biceps, Ben? I think they're like 42 centimeters.
Very big.
On a scale of 1 to 69, 42. Who's your favorite powerlifter? My favorite powerlifter is probably Larry Wheels or Didde Hauch. Who's your favorite powerlifter?
Benjamin McIntyre.
But you have to say another one though.
Benjamin McIntyre. I haven't got any other favorites, man.
It's okay. Larry Wheels is my second favorite, though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Pretty good for beginner.
I
John
have
Heck.
given Benjamin permission to, if he ever wants to cheat on me, he can do it with Larry Wheels. But that's the only one.
That's the only one I want to.
That's the only green card I'm gonna give you.
I would say same for you, but I would feel super jealous of
Yes.
not, because I want to be with Larry, not.
Yeah. Huxley is good. Yeah, he's just chilling today. That's just like my kids.
Medvena is my favorite bodybuilder. Very nice. John Heck pulls conventional squats high bar and has a minimal arch, such a beast.
Yes.
Yeah, John Heck is probably gonna be the greatest of all time powerlifter, I believe, because everybody accepts his lifts. So he's gonna be like.
Also, like his laid back style, like he's super humble,
and he's super cool,
and he is having so much fun with his lifts, like all that attire he's wearing.
Yeah, he's super awesome, and also like extremely strong. They're probably the only ones that's coming close is like Ed Cohen in terms of being the GOAT.
Yes.
Oh hi. Tips to break a bench plateau.
Bench some more. Like, is the only real advice just keep benching?
Yeah, first of all, don't quit. Like, keep figuring out stuff, and basically you gotta figure out why you're in a plateau and what's the muscle or what's the movement that's the issue in the bench press for you not benching more, and then you have to figure out how you want to get stronger on that movement. 300 kg bench press win?
Well, I'm not gonna do it.
Well, me neither, so.
I guess never.
Blonde camera guy is a legend in the game, to be fair. Yes.
Agree. Blonde camera guy has got a new job at McDonald's, so he is busy working.
Yes. When are you gonna bench 405? Well, if I don't do it at Nordic... Yes, I did bench 405 in Equipped. But if I don't do it here at Nordic...
Hello, Masked Bodybuilder.
Is Masked Bodybuilder here? Hello! What's up, man? We love you.
Yes.
If I don't bench 405 here at Nordics, then there will be a while until I will try it. But maybe here at Nordics in 8 weeks. We'll see.
Yes. I won't try it in my upcoming meet.
Now, Didde is gonna move up a few weight classes and go into Equipped, and then she also got 180.
Yes.
Or 405.
Yes.
Back in my day when I used to bench 405. Make blonde camera guy. Yeah. Hey, Strongy. Okay. Tips on increasing squat.
Progressive overload.
Well, many people incorrectly assume that one squat stance is the one they're gonna use forever. So many people stand too wide or too narrow. So look at your technique. Also, the squat is often the most technical lift of the three. So that's where you can like gain the most from changing your technique, I believe.
Tips on skipping leg day. Well, just only train Mondays because Mondays is chest day.
Monday is leg day.
I think some gym bros have Monday being chest day, but
Monday chest, Tuesday chest,
yeah,
Wednesday biceps.
But I was just about to say, like, every day is chest day when you're a gym bro.
Yeah. How many times do you recommend wrapping straps around the bar for deadlift?
I do it 2 times. Like I wrap it around a maximum.
I do the opposite.
Yeah.
I wrap it around the minimum, so like the least that I can. I just find that if it gets more than one line, then it gets like thick in my hand.
Yeah, I just prefer it. like all wrapped around.
I only use straps to like have my hands less teared up, and the way they do that is with me one time around. But that's just for me. It probably depends on your hand size. Train biceps only daily. Yes. I'm gonna change the sound.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna present to you once again the snacks that we have on our table. And onion chips. I think Ben wants those. We also have 4 types of Rittersport. Yogurt, peppermint, coconut and milk. Then we have hard candy with salty licorice and juice.
We're not gonna drink the juice though. That's for me tomorrow.
Opinions on snack preference.
What snacks should we eat now? Hvad er det for noget?
No snack opinion.
Hvad er det der AOT final for noget?
I don't know.
What's that thing, Julius Hermann?
AOT?
It's the first couple of weeks of your program low RPE. Well, no, yes. Well, I have it like so that it comes in waves. So it starts low, gets a little higher, and then low, a little higher, and then low, a little higher, and then low. So it comes in like waves, the RPE. Next week I have most sets at RP8, and the set after that I have my top sets at RP9, and then back to 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9.
Ah, Attack on Titan. What is that?
It's a like video thing. You don't know what it is. It's like an anime series. I don't watch stuff like that.
Okay, but people are saying that chips are S tier.
Yes, chips it is.
Somebody an option. Watermelon wasn't an option. And Twiglets wasn't an option. So you guys are very good at choosing. We don't have the stuff.
Chips are S tier.
Yes.
Wagyu A5 steak best snack. Nice.
Yes.
We just watched a Google food video right before doing the stream, so. How much is your body weight? My body weight is around 93 kg, or a little over 200 pounds, I believe.
How tall are you?
How to get powerlifter girlfriend? I don't know. I'm just randomly ending up here.
Well, either you go to a gym, to a powerlifting gym, and find a girl who likes you and become like start dating her, or you go to a gym and persuade a girl into powerlifting, and then you start dating her. So like there are.
If you go into a female powerlifting gyms, your chance of doing that is a lot higher.
Mm.
So just get close to a lot of female powerlifters. That way you have a better chance.
Yeah.
I would also only want a girlfriend if she was a powerlifter.
And it's lucky that I am one. Petition to bring Twiglets to the next stream. You can definitely bring Twiglets to the next stream, Jive Cat.
What's a Twiglet? What is this?
Gotta go back and look at Wikipedia. I think there was a description.
I will compete in female division, whatever it takes. Nice. I identify myself as a female at 49 kg.
I don't know what Twiglets are.
It's a wheat-based snack.
Yes, but the taste of Twiglets, which has been compared to that of Marmite. What is Marmite?
I have no idea.
Try to click on Marmite.
Ah, that's like a spread.
Ah.
Google Food has a video with Marmite. Something weird. Something funky. Food of the gods. Hi, Benjamin. Hi, John.
Hi. But I was just thinking about how to get a girlfriend in powerlifting. Well, if you go to a lot of meets, or as Jive Cat says, just be a nice person.
A wheat-based snack will bring immediate gains.
Yes.
Very nice.
Useless will compete in a female division, whatever it takes to get a female powerlifting girlfriend. Yes.
Also to compete against females.
Yes.
Risa is the only guy who could make a video called If and Nothing Else in his 15 million views.
Damn.
Views on Smolov Junior bench program. I do not enjoy that program. Mainly because if you're running that, there's no way you can progressive overload decently for the other movements. So it's basically, you get some gains that's almost guaranteed from Smolov Junior, but they are most likely not long term because you're not gonna keep doing that. And it's hard to progress on the squat and deadlift. And if you do that, then it's almost impossible to progress on the Smolov Junior.
Hello and Kamsa.
Hello and Kamsa!
I don't have any opinion on Smolov because I don't know it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oi.
That's a
Quad game strong.
Yeah. What does Kamsa mean?
It means come on or let's go. It's a way of cheering in Danish. We say Kamsa, which means come on. So, but not non-Danish speakers hear it as Kamsa.
And blive.
Blive means keep going, come on. It's like another form of cheering. Blive means
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going, keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
Tune in next time for other origin stories.
How much can Didde bench?
I benched 80 kilos in my last meet at a body weight of 67.5. I've been plateauing at this weight for like quite some time now. I benched 80 for the first time in August. No, it was August. I did it at a regional meet last year. So I've been plateauing for like a year.
Well, you've been the same weight for a year, but now you have done some other PRs that indicate a higher 100 max than 80. It just hasn't shown on the platform yet.
Yeah.
But it definitely will at some point.
Yes.
It is not a real plateau in my opinion. Because you did the 77.5 kg very long pause and it was like RP 8.
Yeah.
So there is some gains just not shown at the moment. And if you're feeling like Didde that you think you're in a plateau, just don't quit and keep going. It will change at some point.
Yes, and keep benching.
Yes, keep benching.
How tall are you both? I'm
168 and I'm 183.
We don't know what it is in feet. Well, plans
Yeah,
for
I'm 6
university?
feet. I'm 6 feet.
Yeah, I don't know what mine is in feet.
Plans for university? Been there, done that.
Yeah, been there, done that.
And me, no.
Do you guys ever do burpees? By the way, no, it's cardio.
I used to hate them, but got into them after seeing people like burpees, King, Big Boy, and Iron Wolf do them, and I've lost a lot of weight doing them. Oh, that's nice. That's
I
nice. Man.
once taught a class in a gym I worked in where you had to like work out your name, and when you like a D was 25 burpees, and you had to do 5 rounds of it, and I have 3 D's in my name, so I had to do like 75 burpees for 5 rounds. So I've done my fair share of burpees.
What do you think is my bench 1 rep max if I do 87.5 kg for 8 reps paused? If you can do 87 kg for 8 reps paused, your paused 1 rep max is probably around
15.
yeah
15.
115 if you're like competitive powerlifter, but if you're a gym bro, then probably 105, 110, 110ish.
Where is the chunk at, Ben? Well, my cat is at my home.
We've got to see Eric Buchenham's strength difference.
If it's that chunk that you're referring to.
It is very chunky.
Yes.
Yes, benching your body weight is very good if you've been training for 6 months. Gym bro all the way. What's my max deadlift? 300 kg. But very soon planning to increase that.
Nah, the chunk bin.
The chunk bin? Who's the chunk bin? Hey yo, stream hype.
Hey, Dan.
What's up, man? Dan is in the chat again.
Ah, yeah.
Hello.
We don't know what the chunk is, Emil.
Where the chunk bin? Emil. Hello? Is this my meme dealer? What? Where the chunk bin? What chunk?
There's not a whole lot of viewers tonight.
No, it'd be like that sometimes. I also did a live stream earlier, so doubly. Hey yo, check my 290 kg strict press. Jano, I will. Let's check.
All right. You wrote with an I.
Oops.
That's chunky bin.
The chunk though. Where's your 290 kg strict press? Oh, there it is. No, I'm joking. I thought you were serious.
The amount of baby powder on those thighs, though.
Yeah. Boom.
Aye.
That was a nice 290 kg strict press, man. Very clean. Super
Yes.
strict.
Good lift.
Good lift. Hey. Oh, it's old. It's old. Hey, that's pretty nice. You guys want to send in some videos and we can do some form checks.
Oh, yeah.
And
Send
me,
them to...
Benjamin McIntyre. Benjamin B. McIntyre on Instagram.
Yeah.
Just send some DMs and I will open them up. And meanwhile, we're waiting for that. We can watch Top 5 Dog.
Yes.
Todavía había listo top 5 dogs. Número 5. Dile. Número 4.
Yes, I can react to a TikTok. Just send the link on Instagram.
Jive Cat, give your regards to Mrs. Jive Cat.
Yes.
Yes.
Why you're only walking your dog? Oh, you got injured or something. I remember. Do you remember what exactly happened for today?
No.
Me neither. Can you form check March lifts on YouTube?
Dogs.
Okay. Other 4 dogs.
Número 3. Dog Hauch. Número 2. Dog Revenge. Honorable mención.
Oh.
Número 1. Dog Dance.
Jive Cat sounds great building that booty with squats and hip thrusts.
March lifts. What was it you said you wanted to check? Can you form check March lifts on YouTube? Yes, we'll do the deadlift because that's your cover thing. Deadlift block pull PR. Deadlift felt good today. Here is their attempt.
Hauch.
Where's the?
Ah.
You had to. I think it's fairly obvious what happened here. It's mainly just your hips rose. Your hips are rising.
New colors for Kamsa hoodie win. Light blue maybe?
There is a blue Kamsa hoodie.
But light blue.
Oh. We will very soon might add some new Kamsa hoodies.
Also, we have a plan that involves you guys.
Yes.
So that's a little teaser.
Yes.
And yes, Vingegaard just won Tour de France.
Yes. Very nice. Yeah, you can see here your hips are rising a little bit and then you get out of position and then I'm not sure exactly why, but it probably just it is overload on the like back chain. We can see here if your hips are rising from the side. Yeah. Whoa. What?
Bye, Jive Cat.
Bye.
Boy.
Very aggressive deadlift. I think you need to learn to pull slack because you can see as soon as you pull, your shoulders immediately fall forward. Like that. And then in a very crunched over position, and then you're not strong to lug it out in this position, so you shoot your knees forward like this, and then you can pull it up, and then you're at lug out. But we want to avoid doing it this way.
Yes. Then, to be fair, the cat attacked my Kamsa shirt, so that has a hole in it. Well, that's a good excuse to buy a new one. And also, Ben wears a size large.
I have medium, large, and extra large.
Oh, wow.
I have all 3 different sizes, but large is the one fitting me. I think there are American sizes, so probably a bit larger than most European sizes. But not 100% sure. Let me check the DMs here.
Yes.
How in the world are your shoulders so big? What do you do for them?
I just train them regularly. Thanks for asking.
Yep. So here we have this guy.
Looks nice.
Yes, agreed. Looks very nice. Oh, this looks very nice, man.
Yeah.
Put on some heavier. Wait a minute. What do you think?
I have some thoughts, but I'm not even sure they're accurate. Like, I'm thinking maybe like it's 2 parts.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But I'm not totally into sumo, so I can't really see that much.
Your start position here looks a bit crunched over. You'll probably want the bar a bit closer in, like the shoulders more backwards. It looks like the shoulders are a bit in front of the bar, but it doesn't seem to affect it that much at the logout.
Now I would like to see like a 1 rep max, either attempt or successful one, in order to really be able to see where your weak points are.
Yeah.
Because that looks very decent, man.
I think your hips are rising a little bit. You can see it here, that the hips are rising like quicker than the bar. And this position is not ideal, I would say. Your hips are very high compared to how low the bar is. But it's not like anything big here. I'd say maybe just stay a bit more patient in the bottom. It doesn't have to like leave the ground immediately. You can just stay in there and pull a little until it leaves the floor. That's how sumo works.
Yes. That's an old one.
That's another one?
Yeah, you can see it's from July.
So it's this one.
No, that's just like I think.
Oh, this is just a random DM or what?
Yeah. I think you need to take those and then check your requests afterwards.
Yes. What do you think?
I think it's turning into kind of a stiff-legged deadlift. I would try to. Oh, man. I think you can articulate it better than me, but I think we see the same thing.
I think we see the same thing, and it's also a bit the same as the last video, I believe.
Yeah.
You can see the shoulders here are in front of the bar, so you pull in a like bad angle. So you probably want to change your start position a little bit.
Also, it's very fast, but I think there is a little bit of hitching.
I see what you mean. The position is there for a hitched lift, but I think it would be wide lighted.
Yeah.
But it's the position.
I think the bar is moving a bit. It doesn't have that preferred straight path.
No, but I think that's because the shoulders roll
Yeah,
forward.
yeah.
You can actually very easily see it at the bottom.
Yeah.
See, this position looks okay. You're still a bit in front of the bar. You don't have to have your hips lower, but maybe just rotate a little back. But you can see here that your hips are rising and your shoulders are rolling a little forward here. So this position, where you're almost like vertical to the floor here, which we definitely want to avoid.
Yes.
That puts a huge demand on the upper back, and the logout is going to get a bit harder. And then because of that, you see, you put your knees out a little bit here, and that's why Didde is saying it's close to a hitched deadlift. But it isn't really a hitched deadlift. It's just the position of a hitched deadlift.
Yeah.
So we're going to start position. We're going either staying in this and waiting here, maybe with your shoulders a bit more back, or changing it a little bit, but not this much.
Yeah, and you can do that like doing slow, like tempo deadlifts.
Slow eccentric down and see where your
Yeah.
ends.
Yeah.
And that's most likely gonna be your
Best stop position.
yes. I thought just for a second that was equipped. It wasn't. Nice with some bench press now. Whoa.
Nice.
Looks very nice.
Yeah.
Whoa. Was that a bit sketchy lockout?
Let's see. Elbows are extended.
I think it's pretty hard to tell with that.
A little soft lockout, I would say.
I would say also it. Yeah. But it looks very nice, man.
Yeah, you have a really even, like, path. It's not like you have a sticking point.
No.
Also you have a good arch.
Definitely. You're also very good at keeping your elbows in. It's not like they're coming down like this and coming out like this.
Yeah.
They're maybe flaring a little bit on the way up
Yeah.
compared to on the way down, but that's almost everybody got that.
Also, you don't fall into the trap of like resting the bar in your chest and then pulling it down and then shooting it up like you're
Heaving.
Yes.
You're not heaving, but you are still like letting it rest on your chest. You can see here, you're like. Some people, when they almost relax on their chest, they have an easy time putting it down and up again, which is called heaving, and it's not allowed.
At least not in IPF. I don't know whether it is in other
It's not in any
federations.
federation that I know of, at least. Yes. So I think, why don't you grip wider? It looks pretty narrow, your grip. But that's maybe just the angle. Views on Justin Lee's deadlift form. It's very nice. It's a bit back chain dominant, but mine is too. And that's how it is. I would say, even though you call yourself fat, I don't think you're that fat. And letting the bar rest on your chest is mostly for fat people. So you might be embracing being fat, but you're not really that fat that you should do that, in my opinion. I would rather just let it get down to your chest and stay tight here and then push from that. That's my opinion, but this might work better for you. Masked bodybuilder. It's my best lift of my life, RP11. I will check it when Didde is here, because I'm sure she also wants to see this. Middle finger on the ring. Oh, you're getting leaner. Well, then you definitely want to learn how to not stay tight on the chest. Basically like a spoto press. I think you have heavy bones. I think so too. 60% of one rep max. Any tips? Oh, nice smelling salt in the... Oh. Man, very close. Almost fainting a little there. If that smelling salt is in your room, that's boss. This guy's doing smelling salts in his room.
Ooh.
And fainting in the deadlift in his room.
Nice.
Here's 60% of his 1 rep max. And here's his 1 rep max attempt, which didn't go exactly as planned.
In his room? Damn. Oh, shit.
I think you're rushing the lift a little bit here. You want to do it explosive, as we can see here.
But when you're 1 rep maxing, that's really difficult to do.
To what?
Be super explosive all the way through.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to not do that.
Yes.
Yes. You want to embrace being a little patient off the floor. Because you can see here, this position is okay. We can say it's decent. The shoulders are pretty much in line with the bar. The knees are pretty much below the shins. Your hips aren't too high, anything. This looks like a pretty decent start position. Maybe I would prefer a little more leaned back, like hips a bit more back, knees a bit more back, shoulders a bit more back, but very little changes should be made here. But you want to be explosive, and therefore you are not that in this position, so you end up in this position instead, where you shift your whole body a little bit to this angle. So you can see now your shoulders are in front of the bar, and then you try to log out early, and there's no way that's coming from this in this position.
Yeah. I would just like to add, Benjamin has been asking for a while now, do you do bodyweight exercises like pull-ups?
No, I don't think so.
Moment.
Not at the moment.
No.
But I have done dips and I have done pull-ups before. And chin-ups.
Does gaining muscles gain you weight?
Yes, muscle is weight, so yes.
Muscle is mass.
Yeah.
Plus weighs something.
But it still looks pretty good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that explosive. Oh, that was not the explosive one.
No, but also this one, you're keeping your form quite a lot. It's just you're rushing the movement, in my opinion. So learn to stay patient under a heavy ass weight. And I've waited to show this one because I wanted you to see it also. Because I thought you would definitely want to see a mass bodybuilder video.
I would definitely want to see
70 kg overhead press, 1 rep max PR.
Milk jugs. The patience with this one. Nice, man.
Let's go, man.
Mass bodybuilder, we love you.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
RPE 11, yes.
Also, it's like dipping at some point, and then he manages to...
Yeah, he's dipping that, and then he just keeps pushing.
And also the determination in his eyes.
Yeah. Let's go.
That was an adventure from the start to the beginning, man. It's so cool.
And he's no longer masked.
Yeah.
That was awesome, man. Does sniffing ammonia help you lift a little bit more? If yes, then how much?
I wouldn't say that ammonia in itself makes it more easy for me to lift the weight, but I would say I associate it with things being serious. So whenever I use it, I know this is an important lift, even though I know it. Like, it's that extra let's fucking go thing.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like a hype thing, not an actual help.
It's just like your favorite PR song.
Yeah.
That's a bit how the ammonia works.
It is supposed to trigger some kind of adrenaline response.
Yes, and your lungs should be able to
expand
and inhale more oxygen and stuff. But to be honest, I don't really feel that much of that. It's more of a
hype thing.
Bah!
Yeah.
It doesn't change more than your personal favorite PR song to me. We have seen this one.
Yes.
Now let's go to the requests.
Yeah. He wanted to send your reaction one.
Yes.
Ah.
He's definitely hyped for this
A
one.
lot of smacks.
What?
That's a real gym bro moment.
That's a real Jim Bro moment of a PR there. Congratulations on that, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Also the determination, because you get sit down and then just like mass bodybuilder, it kind of dips, but you
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah, but I think I was about to say
rip your ribs. Man, you're just slamming that bar down your chest.
I was about to say that's probably because of the technique here.
Yeah. It's not competition approved.
No. And you can definitely increase this way more than 100 kg.
But it's a solid potential. You
Yes,
have
agreed.
some strength in your upper body.
Agreed.
It's like 6 months with proper powerlifting technique training would at
Do you
least
very good.
Yeah, would at least make that one competition approved.
I think it would do 120 competition improved.
Yeah.
Because there's also no arch, literally zero leg drive. I think
Yeah.
his feet left the ground on the way down.
Wow.
So I think you could do more in the
Yeah.
competition standard than this.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's.
Yeah, mass bodybuilders' determination is unique.
Yes.
I agree with that. Why doesn't more fitness influencers promote chocolate milk?
I don't know, man. They should
I don't know. We actually have planned to write to
get
those-
sponsored by Matilda.
Yeah, to get some kind of cooperation, like cooperate with Matilda.
Yes.
Send them videos of us buying 300 liters,
Yeah.
showing them how much we love it.
Yes. Tips on having a big arch on bench press. Practice, and practice.
Yeah, and get comfortable with being in pain, because having a big arch is not comfortable. Like, it takes a lot of flexibility work.
Yes, it's very uncomfortable.
Like, if you don't really hurt in your back when doing an arch, it's not proper. or like, it's a great rule of thumb.
Yeah. So what you want to practice here, you can see it on the on-rec, that your shoulders are out of position. They're almost in front of the chest. You want to really do the Superman chest, where you get this up and your shoulders packed as far back as you possibly can and down. You want to keep them there the entire lift. You can see also from the elbows, as soon as you touch,
They flare.
yeah, they come down like this, and as soon as you start to press, they immediately flare out like this, and then you lose momentum, and they flare out even more. And that's not good for the shoulders, to have them very flared out and in front of the chest. You want to keep them back behind the chest, underneath here, and then like control it on the way down. Keep it here, and don't let your elbows flare out, and don't let your shoulders roll forward like this when benching.
Agree.
Keep your shoulders in position. Some people will argue that you want to, at the top of the movement, let them roll out to get more range of motion for more hypertrophy, but if you're a powerlifter, you probably don't want to do that. Some people do it in powerlifting also, but most cases I would say you should avoid that.
Yes.
So practice your arch, practice your leg drive, and practice maybe something like Spoto press.
I've sent a video on Insta where I tear one of my lower back muscles. We would want to see that.
This one.
Yes.
Hey Benny, can you check my channel out and give me an honest opinion? I'll give you an honest opinion.
I'll probably lie a little. No.
Whoa. Here.
Yeah.
$142 kg bench press. You look a bit like Freddie Mercury. Jack
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Looks very nice, man. This is a very nice bench press to look at. I think you can get a bit more tight in the unreg. It looks like the reg is a little too high for you, and you're losing quite a lot of tension with your.
Because you have to push your shoulders forward.
You have to
in order to get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have to roll your shoulders forward and then get them back down, and there's no way you can be as tight there.
No.
So if you would set the pins a little lower, and then keep your shoulders like in, and let your spotter help you get it out, while you're keeping that tightness in your shoulders, because you're actually getting it pretty nice here. You can see it in the bottom that you have a pretty nice shoulder position. You can see here that your chest is definitely reaching up to the bar. You're definitely the chest is coming up to the bar while the bar is coming down to your chest, and looks very nice here. And your shoulders are kept pretty much down, but I think you could do it even more if you practice the unreg. And then there's a small amount of elbow flare, but nothing serious in my opinion. They do change position a bit. On the chest, you can see they come down like this, and in
Also,
the
you can see the lift out. He's only touching it like with 2 fingers.
yeah, get your spotter to do more. Yeah.
That is not a lift out.
I didn't even realize that. Met Road Sports. What's up, man?
Hello,
We are very
Matt.
well. What about you? Double with 195 kg RPE 8. Rip 1, Rip 2. Is it 2 videos for each one? Oh, that looks pretty nice. A bit of a weird logout, in my opinion. This looks like a pretty nice start position. I'll probably change your shoulder position a little bit.
Yeah.
Get them a bit more back.
Yeah. But it's nice to see somebody else having that rounding in their upper back.
Yes, just like
we
us.
do.
Yes. I think that's definitely what's causing the issue here. You can easily see your hips are almost locked in, your knees are almost locked in, but your upper back is nowhere near locked in.
So you have to shrug it.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I think in your bottom position, you want to pull with your shoulders more back, basically. Like retract them a bit more. You don't have to do like a bench press where they're in here, but just really focus on pushing them back a bit more than you're doing right now. And it might be slower off the floor. It will almost definitely be slower off the floor, but
But it will be worth it because the logout will be better.
it'll be worth it at the logout.
It's not like you're not gonna get it, even though it's slower off the floor.
Unless you're not gonna get it off the floor.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna get it off the floor, then you have it at the logout.
I would just say patience.
Yes. Keep pushing.
Yes.
We do these lasts.
Yes.
Last 5 here.
Yes. Okay, not that one.
Please help me with my deadlift.
Please send video.
We also do this one.
Yes.
Also 100 kg at 15, but about 20 kg heavier than the other dude. that looks very nice.
Yeah.
I think you can practice your leg drive quite a lot.
Yeah.
And
But that looks really nice. Second rep, no. But that first one was really nice.
yeah,
Like
the second one was also.
Yeah. A really controlled rep. Nice.
Yeah. I think this guy mainly needs to practice his leg drive. You can also see it has the tendency of the butt coming off the floor, and if you have that, then you're most likely leg driving in a wrong way.
Yeah. Also, let me just. Looks like he's pressing it straight up, but that might be because he haven't got an arch.
Yeah. I think also his elbows looks a bit awkward. It's almost like it doing a reverse flaring.
Yeah.
And he also does that on the second rep. You can see here. That looks pretty awkward. I think if you're doing that on purpose, then don't. But other than that, maybe you need to either get your chest higher up, basically a bigger arch, or put the bar further down on your chest. It's hard to tell from this angle where it lands, but if it's anywhere in the top side of the nipples, it definitely needs to go down.
Yeah.
Because that should not happen.
But a really smooth
Yeah,
lift.
very smooth.
I enjoyed this lift.
Me too. Form check, bench.
But we were supposed to take the other ones first. Okay, we take this one. And then we go to requests afterwards.
Yes.
We have a lot of bench today.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, for a change.
Yes. 105 kg touch and go bench. Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Oh, that looks very good, man.
Yeah.
You can't really see the elbows here.
No. But there is no butt coming off. The feet aren't moving. The head isn't coming off. So, like, in terms of IPF technique, that's really good.
Yes. I think the main issue here is, again, the unreg.
Yeah.
People underestimate how much they can change.
I lift significantly less if I don't have a lift off.
Yes.
It
me
really
too.
impacts my strength.
Yes. Mainly your positioning and therefore your strength, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
But you can see here, you're like having no tightness
Yeah,
here.
we can see the elbows in the mirror.
Oh,
reflection.
we can. Aha. Oh, they are flaring out
Yeah,
quite
they
a
are.
bit. So I want to avoid that. But on the unreg
You
here,
can't reach the rack spot.
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Just one more down.
That's why I arch after the lift off. Okay. Okay, so if you arch before, then you can't really get the bar off of the
Yeah.
rack.
I would just prefer having it a bit lower than a bit higher.
Oh, that guy be Myron.
Yeah. So I'd prefer having it down here too low rather than too high.
Yeah.
Because you seem to lose a bit of tension.
Look at that guy Myron, your lift.
Yeah. He's checking his phone because it's awkward being Myron.
Yeah.
But he is Myron, don't
He is
worry.
Myron.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Noise.
Look at Myron. But if you can avoid that, then do that. Maybe put it lower and get a lift off or something. Because you are losing a bit of tightness there.
Yeah.
Other than that, it looks great.
Yes.
Does a belt help you in bench press? Yes.
It definitely does for Ben. For me, I would say it does. For Ben, it's even more.
Yes. How do you know that? You've never seen me bench without a belt.
Your warm-up sets.
Yeah, okay. Thoughts on this single? You have
Pulling
long
this leg
arms.
out.
Long arms, long legs. Wait, the other guy asks, what about the elbow flare? Well, there's two things to do when you have elbow flare. Either keep them tucked in or flare them on the way down.
Yeah.
You probably want to do both and do a combination of that.
Yeah, you can practice it by doing tempo bench.
Yes. Most people tuck them too much in on the way down.
Yeah.
And then they flare out to a neutral position or
Yeah.
maybe a bit more.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice post deadlift.
that was nice. Can we see it again?
Can we see it again? Hook grip. What word?
Ah, the hips aren't rising.
No, but there's something very awkward in the bottom though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not form breakdown. Well, it is, but in a weird way.
First time trying hook.
You almost... From here to the top, it looks very good. There's something awkward about that bottom position. I think you're shifting your body backwards while pulling the slack out and actually lifting it off the floor in the slack pull. Yeah. I think with the slack pull here, you're letting your body come a little backwards to get your starting position, but the bar actually comes off the ground before that because you're pulling so much slack. So you probably want to not pull as much slack, as weird as that sounds, to get your very good starting position you have as soon as you're done pulling the
How should
slack.
you fix that?
Be more patient in the slack pull instead of a aggressive slack pull.
Yeah.
So gradually increase how much you slack pull more and more and more until it just leaves the ground. Because
I'm too good at pulling slack. Yes, but other people have the opposite. So
yeah, because this position is really, really, really good. So you want to be in this position just with your entire body a bit more down, so the bar's on the ground, and then pull slack in this position instead of the other position, and just keep pulling slack there until the bar leaves the ground.
yes,
But it's a very nice deadlift you have, man. How's my form on this max lift? Whoa.
very clean.
Very clean, man. That's very, very nice to see.
Yeah,
and
yes,
otherwise
it's
it's very good. And it is very good.
Yeah.
It's just you're too strong.
Yeah.
And yes, this is very clean. There's almost nothing to say here. I can say a few things though. The hips / spinal erectors are losing a little bit of tightness in the bottom. You can see you're trying to pull here. Here you're starting to pull. And I would say that's most likely a bit too early. I would probably have your hips a little higher if it was me, but if you're a super quad dominant, then yes, you can pull from here. But you can see the hips are rising a little bit, and you're losing a little tightness here, and you're locking your knees out a bit faster than the hips and the upper back. So you get this position here.
Yeah.
And then it gets...
Also, it's like he's really standing on his heels. Like, I'm afraid he's gonna fall. Tip backwards when he locks it out.
Yeah, yes. Yes, but that's probably because of the knees locking out first, and then you have to lock out your upper back, and then you lock out a little too much.
Yeah.
I think it's very nice off the floor.
It's a very, very nice max lift.
Yes, definitely. Oh yeah, it would. Your technique would be very, very good on a deadlift bar, I believe.
Yes.
You can actually practice on a deadlift bar to pull the slack that way there, and then it will almost certainly transfer off to a stiff bar. Training on a deadlift bar is a good way to learn to pull slack. I think you're keeping your form very nice, man. There's a little bit of form breakdown here, but
it's so little.
It's not much, and it's not the main issue for the lift. The main issue is when you get to the middle of the lift, your hip starts rising, and then your knees lock out too early. You need to keep this very good patient you have off the floor, also in the middle, to get a more smooth lock out.
Yeah. But otherwise, beautiful lift.
Yes, you're very, very good at keeping your position from this position to this position.
Yes.
Very nice.
2 more.
2 more. Hello, is the leg movement in the logout normal, or should I improve something with my form? Thanks. Well, we will check it out and give you our opinion. The Neuteve song.
Yeah.
That is a funny leg movement. It's actually funny. I had the same when I tried conventional for the first time in 6 months.
I would say I see it with some people, but it's normally they are shaking, like it's faster. I really don't know. I see it sometimes in one of the guys we're training with when he's really explosive, but I don't think it's this.
No, I agree.
And I don't know what triggers it.
It could just be a sign of losing of the tightness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like a small hitch.
Yeah, also that.
I would like to see it from the side.
Agreed.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like he's...
Maybe it's a little bit hitched, but it's pretty hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal Browner does that, but he pulls on a deadlift bar with over 400 kg, so it doesn't leave the ground for him. He can just change his position off the floor. It's crazy that he can do that, but it makes sense for him. With you on a stiff bar with less than 400 kg, I think it's very hard to pull off. To change your bottom position in that way.
Otherwise, it's a very smooth lift.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the strength is definitely there.
I think you probably just need to adapt to heavier weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard to transfer to stiff bar. Stiff bar is way harder when you're pulling like you are than
I would say in order to give proper advice, I would want to see this from the side.
Yeah.
But as per your message, I haven't seen this kind of leg movement before. So it's a little weird, but it's not necessarily a weird one.
I think it's the same as I had actually. If we look at Benjamin McIntyre conventional, when he did that, it never happened to me in sumo. Maybe here? No, here it was. Me pulling conventional for the first time in a long time. And then I also have this weird shaky stuff at the top with my quads. Okay, not there. Maybe it's not here actually. It's just me pulling conventional for the first time. Maybe it's here. I'm definitely shaking here.
Yeah, but that was what I was talking about. Like that explosiveness. But that isn't the case with the other guy's lift.
I think it looks a bit similar to this.
Oh, you have so long hair.
Yeah.
This was right after Nationals.
Yes. Here I'm also shaking in conventional. Conventional is so weird. Just don't pull conventional. Problem solved.
I'm a conventional puller. I think you should continue pulling conventional if it suits you. If you haven't tried sumo, experiment with it and find out. But
overall, it's a nice deadlift.
Yes, it is. A little weird.
A little
but
weird,
nice.
But nice. Last one here. Dejlig ryg. Oh, this is the one with the lower back thing.
We couldn't even see the injury.
No, but we can probably give advice on why it happened.
Boom, yeah, come so. Yeah.
Yeah.
BTG has entered the chat.
I think this happens because you shift a lot of weight immediately to the lower back. You can see the hip position here changes to this, and that puts a lot of like strain on the lower back very quickly, and it's not ready for that.
I don't hope it took too long to recover from that. Oh, I think you wrote like some weeks, but still. As a fellow lower back prone to injury type of person, it sucks.
Yes. It happened at the top 6 weeks.
Yeah. At the top?
Yeah, I mean, it can happen at the top because of this also. It can be the same thing.
Yeah, if you're not in Giants Live, don't do rolling squat deadlift.
But it can also because you're like overextending at the top. And I would say that's the same issue at the bottom here, that you need to practice your brace. Basically, also how to fix pelvic tilt. When you're lifting, I think the main thing is a ribs down brace to fix pelvic tilt.
Yes.
But like in real life, like when you're walking and stuff, I don't know. But when you're lifting, brace really hard. And I think this is the same thing. Bottom position should probably be changed a little bit.
I wouldn't do the roll-in stuff.
If you can avoid do the rolling stuff, definitely do that and learn.
Because it really jeopardizes your start position, because it will most likely change from every lift to lift or every set to set.
Yeah. I can explain the reason why you see the big guys doing it, because they are so big and they have so much mass here that they cannot, they don't have the mobility to get in the start position that they want to. So therefore they roll it out and roll it backwards to get into that position for a fraction of a second and then pull from there, because they don't have the mobility to stay there.
Also, they have that stretch reflex from that position.
But you can also just do that with you're letting your hips rise and then get them back.
Watch less Eddie Hall. Fixed.
Yes. So learn a better brace and be patient in your bottom position.
Yes.
I will check these 3 later.
Yes.
Maybe in the next few minutes, hours, days, weeks, months. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
We ate 3 chip.
Oh, I forgot to eat the chips.
But thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Always like what I do. And support local culture.
Okay. Thank you very much for watching.